welcome to the October card kit. However, this month it isn't a card, it's actually a wreath that I'm going to show you how to make. So in your kit you'll be able to make something like this. You get everything that you need to obviously make this wreath. And I'll also be showing you in this video this one that I've started on, which is one for my little granddaughter's bedroom. So what do you get in this month's kit? Well, you'll get one polystyrene ring, which is obviously the basis for your wreath. You'll get a selection of die-cut flowers. Now what I've done in this one, with this kit for you, is you're going to have two lots of colours. So you can do your traditional sort of reds and greens and beige sort of wreath, but you can also do like a pink and blue. So you're going to have plenty of flowers, actually enough to do 2 wreaths, although you only get the one polystyrene wreath in the kit. I'll just get those out of the way a second. You'll also get some of the self-adhesive mesh, which I've used on the wreaths. You'll get a bag of gems, a bag of die-cut leaves, and then in this bag you've got some pink and some white like floristry ribbon, which is what we use to actually bind the polystyrene wreath with. So you've got a metre of each of those. You get a metre of the twine, and you get a metre of the organza and the spider's web netting. And just so you know what it looks like, that's the organza, which you can do lots of lovely things with, and then this is the spider's web netting. So now I'll show you how to put the wreath together. Okay, so now I'll show you how to actually bind the wreath. Now what I tend to do is, with the paper ribbon that you get, I cut it into smaller lengths just to make it easier to use. So what I'm going to do is, with my glue gun, just a bit of glue there, and just hold the ribbon on for a few seconds. Then I'm just going to feed it through and wrap it round. Then just do another little blob, wrap that round. And like I say, you don't need a lot of glue, it'll hold it really nicely. Pull it through again, another little blob, wrap it round. You could do this with ribbon as well, you could do it with burlap, all sorts of things really. You do it with the organza. Just keep wrapping that round, and then when you get to a little edge like that, I'll just pop a little bit more there just to hold it in place. Oops, missed that one. Right, that's better. Okay, so that's the start of your wreath being bound, and so what you do is you cut another strip of the paper ribbon and carry on wrapping around all the way around. Okay, so this is the pink one that I've started on for my little granddaughter's bedroom. So with this one I've bound it in the pink, and what I've done is I've taken some of the mesh, and what I'm doing, I just sort of fray off the edges, just pull some of the bits out like that. Okay, and because it is like quite tacky, you can just pop it down on there and it'll just hold in place. And then what I'm going to do is, with my glue gun, I'm going to just start adding some of the flowers, just popping it all the way around. And definitely glue gun is the best for this, although you can get little pins that you can use on polystyrene to like pin the items in place, and they will hold, but I do like the glue gun the best really. And then what we can do is just add a few of the gems. Now you could use cosmic shimmer glue on this because that's quite a strong glue, but on this one I'm just going to use a bit of the glue because that's nice and quick. Oops, see if I can get that one in now. There we go, so that just shows you the start of that. And then you can get your organza. Now on the original wreath I showed you, I used the whole 1 metre and I just sort of looped it through. This one I've just cut a piece of it, and what I'm doing is I'm literally weaving it under the petals, just loosely like this. So here is the wreath where I've just looped some of that organza through there. Like I said, I just cut a length of it. I added a few more flowers on the bottom there in the mesh, and then what I've done is I've started on this wreath to just bind a little bit of the spider's web netting on it, just to soften up the look of the pink ribbon, and I just think that gives a nice little finish. And what I'll do is I'll put some more of this on that side, and then I'll just use a bit of the twine that's in the kit just to make a little loop on the back there so I can hang it. So that's another variation on the wreath that you can make from the kit. Okay, so from this month's kit you can make a wreath like this, and with this one I've just die cut a word and with love, which I've added on, or with the flowers that you get in the kit you could make one like this. So you do actually have enough products in your kit to make 2 wreaths, although you only get the 1 polystyrene foam in your kit. Okay, so what do you get as your surprise item in this month's kit? Well, it's something really exciting. It'll be one of these bottles of vintage sparkle glitter. So some of them are like a little bit of a flake. Some of them are actually the ultrafine glitter. The bottles themselves are absolutely beautiful, really, really pretty. Lovely to have on display. There's loads of glitter in here, so it'll last you absolutely ages. And obviously you can use the glitter on the edges of your flowers on your wreath. So that's your special item for this month. Okay, so I just want to show you 2 other wreaths that I've made, which might give you some ideas of things to do. So this is a smaller wreath that I made, where I've used Heartfelt Creation stamps and matching dies. So I've just stamped up the stamps onto some pattern paper, cut them out, stuck them on, added some pearl trimmings and some bows. Then I've done this larger wedding one, where I've used the Tim Holtz Tattered Poinsettia die. Again, I've cut out from pattern paper and used some pearl trim again, and this was just a sentiment that I printed on the computer and cut out, just added some glitter. So that's just another idea for some more wreaths that you can make. So here are just 4 ideas of wreaths that you can make, 2 of them obviously from the kit. So I hope that you'll enjoy making these wreaths and that you'll send me pictures and let me know how you got on. Bye.